do I have a fun video for you today. Look at this adorable topiary that's a pumpkin topiary that I made using Dollar Tree pumpkins. Yep, all of these pumpkins came from the Dollar Tree, and it's a really easy and fun fall DIY project that I'm going to show you how to do right now.
It all just goes away. The things I plan to say, oh baby.
Okay, to make this topiary, you're just going to need 3 pumpkins. I happen to find my pumpkins at the Dollar Tree. And we're going to start the topiary with the largest pumpkin, which would be on the bottom, and that is this $5 velvet covered pumpkin. And yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but I really like the shape of the pumpkin underneath all of that material. So of course, we've got to remove it. And I haven't figured out what I could possibly use this material for, but of course I will save it. You never know when it might come in handy for a project. And underneath that velvet is this gorgeous styrofoam pumpkin. So I'm going to use a sage green paint, and this paint is made by Folk Art, and I really like this color. It's super pretty for fall. And I'm just going to paint the paint on to the pumpkin. Now, if you wanted to get a little bit fancier, you could coat the styrofoam first with like a wash of some caulking or some drywalling compound, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is just to do something simply. So I'm not doing any prep work. I'm basically just painting the pumpkin the sage green that I wanted it to be. And I do find that using a larger paintbrush does make this process a little bit easier. And the second pumpkin, this will be the middle pumpkin. I'm just using one of the carvable foam pumpkins that you can find at the Dollar Tree right now. And I am using a chalk paint, and this is again by Folk Art, and this is in the color Oatmeal. I really like this oatmeal color. It really complements that sagey green. So this is going to be the middle pumpkin. And again, no prep work needed. I just painted it. Now for our third pumpkin, this is like a plastic pumpkin that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I combined white paint from the Dollar Tree and terracotta orange. And I just painted the pumpkin with my homemade concoction of orange and white mixture to make it a little bit more pumpkin-y color. But then I decided to add in a little bit of something extra, so I took my favorite burnt umber, and while the orange paint was still wet, I did apply the burnt umber. And then I just blended everything together to get a little bit more depth and give just a little bit something extra to this pumpkin. All right, so now my pumpkins are all dry, so we're going to start decorating them. So we're going to start with the sage green one first, and I want to add some leaves. So I had these maple leaves, and I just cut the ends off, so it's just the leaf itself, no stem. And then applied them to the pumpkin. Now I want to make sure that this is going to hang out like on the side. You're going to be able to see it because the oatmeal colored pumpkin is going to go over the sagey green one. So the bigger leaves actually work well. And then I added, I don't know what these are, like little wheat pieces, wheat stem pieces. I don't know, but I really like them, so I thought I would add a couple of those too. And then I secured a little bit of floral moss to the pumpkin top. And again, I want to make sure it's going to show because there's going to be a pumpkin on top of it. So I just did a couple of bunches of this floral moss and secured it in place with my hot glue. All right, that's looking pretty good. So now I'm going to put a lot of hot glue on top of the green pumpkin so I can attach the oatmeal pumpkin. Oh my gosh, I love how that looks already. So now we're going on to the second tier, and again, I'm going to do some of these maple leaves, but I want them a little bit smaller. So I'm going to cut them down a little bit and then attach them to the top of the pumpkin. And I really like how that floral moss is looking, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some of that to the top of this pumpkin as well. And now we're almost ready for the third and final pumpkin. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on top of the second pumpkin. And wait for it, attach the orange pumpkin. Isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh, you guys, this was such a fast and easy project. From start to finish, I think it probably took about 25-30 minutes total, but this was the end result, and I am so happy with how he turned out.